Alright, so I guess now we just follow him? And believe me, I know that sounds like a terrible idea, but I think it may be the only option we have at this point. Unless they're not actually going anywhere. No, I think they might just be staying there. What the hell is that? Okay, now he's getting awfully close.
I knew I smelled mortal blood. Just a taste.
Alright, come on, I know you're there.
I'll drink you dry, mortal.
Okay, well they were not your average vampires. At least as far as I'm aware of. But where did that one guy's body go? I think his name was Lokir or something? Yeah, he might be on the stairs behind us or even further ahead. For some reason I can't remember though. But this guy here, I'm pretty sure this might be why Tolan kinda came in here without us. And for those who don't remember, Tolan was the vigilant who we were supposed to meet inside the cave. Although we found him dead. He was a bit impatient. Now for some reason I can't find that guy's body anywhere, so we'll just move on without him. And he didn't have much aside from some gold. What about the skeleton? Same thing. Oh, okay. Well, that was not good. And I believe it said something about us being thirsty. I'm guessing that means thirsty for blood. Now, from what I remember, that means we are, or I guess we will be, a vampire, unless we take one of those. Now the only problem is I'm not sure if we took that soon enough. And if we didn't, then there is still a very good chance we might turn into some kind of a vampire. But luckily this seems to be the right way to deal with these things. I mean, compared to some of the other puzzles in Skyrim, I'd say it's relatively easy. And I'm guessing this one should be the last one. What the hell's going on now, though? Oh, shit. Who is she?
Who sent you here?
You know what? Will you, excuse me for just a second? Alright, she has got an Elder Scroll on her back. And I'm pretty sure there may be a damn good reason to why she was in that thing. Pretty much locked away. You know what? Maybe we gotta at least hear what she has to say.
Who sent you here?
You know, I really am not too sure if that's any of your concern. But who exactly were you expecting?
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
What do you mean, like you? As in a vampire?
Vampire, yes.
Okay, and why the hell were you locked away?
That's complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
And speaking of that, where is it?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Oh, and about your home. Anything I should know before we go there?
It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there.
Oh, trust me, I know you'll be safe. What about me, though?
Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father.
Yeah, well, there's also this whole situation where I'm not a vampire. So how can I be sure you're not all gonna eat me?
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
And what about that thing on your back? That is an Elder Scroll, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
And why exactly would you have that?
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Alright, well I know you won't tell me why you were in there. But do you have any idea how long it's been?
Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
Oh, well, you know what? That's actually up for debate at the moment.
Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders?
Well, there's the Imperials and the Empire. And then there's also Ulfric.
Empire? What empire?
The, Empire from Cyrodiil?
Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened.
Alright, any idea how we get out of here?
Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
Yeah, after how long it's been? To tell you the truth, I'm not surprised. But I'm guessing we could either go the way we came, which may not be too efficient, or we could try
Who's there?
heading over this way, which also doesn't seem like a good idea.
the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be a bit of both. Oh, that's hers, isn't it? Okay, so maybe we can get up there. I'm hoping this is the right way.
This feels like the right way. I'm starting to worry.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Oh, and we have a level up, don't we? For now, by the way, if you're wondering, I'm not using any perk points. Just because I think I'd rather save those for when our skills are a bit higher. Alright, maybe I should not have done that.
Who's there?
Any way we can lock him back
I
up?
knew I heard something.
Nope.
This won't end well for you. Done and done.
Well said. But how do we get through here? Oh, that must be what the lever did. Alright, so it wasn't for nothing.
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
Yeah, you don't say. And that is some kind of Draugr in the throne there, isn't it?
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh, make that multiple Draugr.
Done and done. Who's there? That'll teach you.
Oh, look who woke up.
Where'd you come from?
And that's a Draugr White Lord. Alright, so thus far, that's the first one of them we've seen. Alright, was that all of them? Oh no, not at all. And whatever he did took that crossbow right out of our hands. So we have got to find that thing. Yeah, to be honest, it's really nowhere to be seen. Alright, you know what? Let's slaughter the skeleton really quick and then we'll see about finding it. Pretty sure that was all of them. And you know what? Really quick, do we have any kind of torch? Okay. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. Here we go. Honestly, if we lost it for good, it wouldn't have been a huge deal. Just because I remember, while I was searching around at Fort Dawnguard, I saw a few more lying around. But I'd say it's better we have it. At least until we get out of this cave. What the hell was this, though? That just does not look good. Yeah, I guess that must have been where they were sacrificing people. Which kind of makes me wonder who that Draugr used to be. Definitely wasn't anyone good. But yeah, here we are. Finally at the cave's end.
It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Yeah, you can say that again. Now, unfortunately, I think we do have a little bit of a problem. Because she did say it was west of Solitude, which is about as far west as you can go. And right about now, we're pretty far east. So, that being said, I don't know, maybe we ought to stop at Morthal first, since that is at least a little bit closer. And then maybe from there we can catch a carriage, or at the very least, get another horse. And not to mention, I'm sure it should have some kind of inn or tavern that we could potentially stay at. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys once we get a little bit closer. Alright guys, good news and bad news. I went back to that bandit fort where we left our horse, and I got him, and he also got us a little bit closer to Morthal. But here's the thing, I made the mistake of riding him down a mountain, and as you can see, he didn't last too long. So unless we plan on crawling inside of him to stay warm, like DiCaprio did in The Revenant,
Ran off, I suppose.
I think it's safe to say he's not going to be any more use to us.
Who's there?
But let's go ahead and deal with these bandits really quick, and then we'll continue on our way.
Look at here. Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Must be gone now.
Okay. Looks to me like we're finally here. But man, oh man. Something about this bluish night sky just makes this place look really nice. And it kind of reflects off the water too, in the moonlight.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I guess we will have to head back there sooner or later, won't we? What's going on up here, though?
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
It's no use. Let's get back to it then. Unless it's about the mill. I don't have time to talk. Too much to do.
Well, hang on. What was that all about? Is something wrong with the Jarl?
Trust you saw the house that burned down. Peculiar bit of business that was. And that's on top of noises from the marsh in the night. Tales of monsters. And now this wizard in our midst. What's a man to do if he can't look to his Jarl for help?
I'm really not too sure.
Until next time.
You know, that reminds me, though, of the second Lord of the Rings, where Théoden of Rohan was almost being poisoned,
The mill is
in a
my
way,
responsibility.
by that little assistant of
That's what I
his.
care about, that's all.
So I wonder if that's kind of similar to what's going on here. Although, before we go jumping into that, I suppose in the meantime, we ought to locate that inn.